Hello, hello. It's me, Archeon. Welcome, and yeah, hi. I want to talk about in more detail. Damn it, my dog came out. Get your butt. I don't know. Hold on. I had a thought. That's freaking dog. I think, yeah, everyday life. How to be more prepared, but like not prepared in life. That's something that's super important. People are always like, oh, I need this and this and this and this to be ready, but I learned as long as you have a fucking pair of pants on your fucking legs and some shoes, you can pretty much do anything. Like all that other bullshit is just niceties, distractions. Like they're good. You should do them when you have time. But when the requirement comes up to just kind of get up and go, you need to learn to shake off the stigma or the idea that you have all of this stuff you need versus, I don't know. Or set a schedule. Me, I just get my ass up. So this is kind of what goes on. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I just know that that is an important part of my life. Not preparing all the time, but just knowing I'm mentally ready is a good thing. Having a good attitude no matter what comes your way, no matter what struggle or what challenge. Um, Treating people with kindness despite, you know, all the circumstances you're going through. It doesn't matter how shitty someone treated you or how upset you are. Tomorrow is a whole new fucking day. Today is a whole new fucking day, and yesterday is gone, you know? So, the attitude of what what am I feeling today? And I just like I asked myself the same question was I recently saw a Keanu Reeves video or short about him saying if you're not a lover or a fighter but you're fighting, if you're a lover you'd be willing to fight for it, and then what's it worth if you're not willing to fight for it? And I ask myself this question all the time is what is my love worth? And that's the most important question I have to ask, is my love worth self-sacrifice or sacrificing for others or um, being more open-minded? And it makes me question a lot of things and drive myself further and further um, to search for that. And yeah, I think my love for me or my love for others is worth a lot. It's worth a lot more than anything. So like money or possessions or how nice my day should be, all those things are things you think you deserve. But my love is worth more. And it's a weird psychological back door to unhinging or unlocking all of the things that you think you need right now. So that's the idea is you think you need stuff right now, but you can actually have them later. You're telling your brain, okay, wait, just wait a little bit. Patience, discipline. This teaches discipline on a whole different level than what we normally try to go through. Because discipline is usually in a negative way or a very self-loathing, self-pity way, which is comes from bad parenting. I mean, it's the source of it is parents making their kids feel inferior or that they need to be better constantly. But you need to just take a minute and appreciate that you are here and that you are alive and you got up today and you decided, I matter, right? Others matter. And you don't take it for granted. And that's the thing. People might take you for granted, but you're not taking you for granted. There, you're never going to be able to change everyone else. That's the one thing that will always happen is people will take you for granted. But if you have other people in your life that go through this same kind of emotional distress or frustration, and they're like, I need self-love too, you can work together and have a little support group, support each other. And that really is the people you should worry about, its opinions. Those are the people's actual voice, because they are saying things out of care, out of constructive um, meaning. And that, for me, it's taken me years and years to find those people. And now that I found them, or one recently is back in my life, and that's a huge deal for me. Talking to them and me, I'm asking myself the hard questions of what is my love worth, for them? How do I want to express that? How do I want to be constructive and motivate, because they need it right now. So that's the important thing, right? Not worrying about what everyone else says, because they honestly don't know shit. They don't know enough about you. They don't really have the time to slow down and have that quiet space with you. People who are able to have the quiet space with you and just be themselves, be genuine, you find that you can heal, you can grow, and that's really important. This is just a huge ramble talk, but self-love and loving others, this is really what this is about. This is a kind of a bounce off of yesterday's topic, but more how much do I love others? It's quite a lot, actually, especially when I know they deserve it, especially when I know that, and I know who they are. If I trust you, like, if I really trust you, you're really fucking lucky, because my trust is very thin when it comes to people now, new people. I am very quick to show kindness, and I do this thing now, it's called 3 chances. If you fuck me up 3 times, I am done, like genuinely done. And some people don't really realize that it's over, and that's just how it is now. And for you to earn that back for me is going to be a lot, because you took me and my life and our closeness for granted, sorry, to such a degree that, sorry to pause there. So how do you, I guess this is the next part, is how do you not show people, or try to show people you're not taking them for granted? Like, how do you not do that? And if you think you are doing it, you need to understand that you need to slow the fuck down. That your big fucking schedule and your life and all this bullshit you're so worried about is not as bad. I'm not trying to disrespect you at all, but it's just not as bad as what they're going through sometimes. Or the things you say can really affect someone's day, or do. Sometimes you're not thinking about it. You're just going and going and going and going. You're just always busy, but then people feel tired and left out, and they don't even know how to pick themselves up like that. And in a way, if you don't slow down, you're going to drive yourself into the ground emotionally and physically. So you just took yourself for granted in a way. You didn't do enough self-healing or love to feel human or just take a minute and go, which goes back to grounding oneself. Where am I? What am I looking at? How am I feeling? What do I hear? How's my breathing? Those things are super important to be one with everyone in the room. And they feel like you're present. They feel like you are here now, right where they're at, and not stuck in the past or stuck in the idea of what you're striving for constantly. Because being stuck in the future also is just as painful, because you're always, always, always trying to one up and try to be better and better and better and better and better. That you have an unachievable goal. Even if you're striving for the future, you're still technically stuck in the past. So that's another funny loophole or aspect, is being. Hold on. Okay, I had to do some things and I'm back. So to continue the video, yeah, I remember I said something about not take people, not that bit, words. Okay, not taking people for granted and showing appreciation is the same as showing yourself appreciation. They are hand in hand, the same. And what it is you're appreciating them as an individual just as clearly and fleshed out as yourself. So, in order to do that or be able to accomplish that is a lot of background self work. And I want to go into this in a more detailed way in another video. It has to do with, well, we're going to be talking about dark side work, working on your shadow, talking about how to flirt, how to talk to people right in general, just how to approach people, not just flirting, but just how to be able to have humor, but not have the wrong mindset behind it, because mindsets are super important. And your mindset says a lot about you, and that's what ultimately the whole entirety of self-love really is you're trying to shift your mindset to something that you know is positive and healthy and be able to hold on to it. And you're not losing anything by doing that. You might be afraid at first, be like, okay, if I'm thinking like this all the time, I'm not me anymore. Trust me, just because you learned how to swim properly doesn't mean you can't apply yourself and be yourself in that aspect. People think I'm not required to do this task or be healthy in a certain way in my mind. I can just do things how I always do them, and I am still me. The idea of self and your bad habits are actually separate. Your consciousness and your ability to exist can exist in any fashion, any way, and you'll still feel not just changed but better in so many aspects. Just from going into the deepest part and letting shit go, especially just letting things go and forming new habits. So just like the last video, self-love, self-help, that's the core of getting to this step of this video. How to love others, how to show appreciation, how to not take them for granted. So this video might be really short, but that's just something I wanted to touch on because I feel that I want to show people appreciation, and there's someone in my life that I really, really, really want them to know they deserve that right now. I wish I could I wish I could say who it is, but I can't. But I really care about them, and I really want them to know that this video is for them, and I'm here, okay? And they reached out to me years ago and motivated me, and I'm here to motivate them, you know? And I want to show them love of all things. in any way I can, because that's what this is about. The first question I asked myself, what's my love worth? A lot. What are they worth to me? A lot. And the things they've gone through and how they're feeling right now, it matters. And to my other friend who is struggling right now, this is also for you. And I really hope that you heal and that you get better, and that this video helps you be able to tackle things in a much better way. I'm trying to equip you so that you can go out that door and be like, okay, I know who I am. I know what I'm living my life for, and all that bullshit that's going on in the background that's telling me who I am is not important. You know, what I think of me is important, and you know who you are. The two people I'm talking about, you know who you two are. Okay, so I'm here, and I'm ready to keep doing these types of videos for you guys and anyone who needs it. Also, to my subscribers, thank you for listening. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Again, we're going to cover the topics I just suggested: shadow work and presentation of self to others. That's the next two. All right, see you guys later.